like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Yeah, I'm a little different today. I woke up, I was motivated to get on some positive. I got up, I hit my workout routine real early before 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I was on it. Then I had to get dressed, man, and run out and handle some business. So I ran out and handled some business, but now I'm back home and I'm back on it. I'm back on it. So you could see this little prison story. It ain't what you used to though. It's still gonna be a little different. What's up, y'all? Y'all popping in and we gonna get started. I need to start wearing a different watch when I wear stuff like this. Take the pinky ring off. Right now we on it. So yo. Shout out to everybody, man. But I think Doris Devon had asked me a question. Like, she wanted me to speak about what R. Kelly was going through in prison. I have no idea. And the reason why I say this is because prison ain't what you expect. It's expect the unexpected. What I mean by that is when you take a dude like R. Kelly and you put him in jail, R. Kelly is super, super duper damn famous. So he might be in a situation where he is not in general population, can't nobody get the dude. Or he might be in a situation where he's in prison and everybody is fucking with R. Kelly because he R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? R. Kelly is who he is at the end of the day. He's still a nigga from the streets of Chicago. So he got ties with niggas from the streets of Chicago, and niggas in the streets of Chicago is tied around the world. With that being said, celebrity status in prison also can get you a lot of favors. You know, you got these females in prison. They work in prison. What you got to realize is it's not too many black women that ain't some point in their life been in love with Robert Sylvester Kelly. So they get the opportunity to be in his good graces and do him a favor, make his life more comfortable. And that might just be exactly what they doing. There's not too many dudes in that prison that ain't, you know what I'm saying, stroke something down, lay something down to some R. Kelly. So, you know what I'm saying, people might feel like they know dude once he, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna say one because he in prison here. But they might feel like they know dude, he might be getting treated by the inmates good. Or it might be bad. It might be bad. Those might be in there trying to extort him. They might be in there trying to, you know what I'm saying, play the bodyguard game. Y'all know I told y'all about that. Where they send the wolves at you and then they come in and fake run the wolves off so you get behind them for protection. You know what I'm saying? You don't need protection until you think you need protection. Somebody get on your ass now you feel like, oh damn. And when somebody else has stepped in and showed you, oh, I can handle it, don't worry about it. Then, you know what I'm saying, they might just be the one to get the job. That's how people play you. Expect the unexpected. I'm gonna give you the perfect example. Because I ain't had too much to say about R. Kelly. That's why I didn't put his name in the sentence. I ain't want to clickbait nobody. But I mean on the title. In Arkansas. What's up with it? Oh, you liked it? We popping a little bit. So in Arkansas, the most famous attacker of sexual innocence. I just had to wake up and do something different. I felt good today. I had to, you know, felt a little different. Baby mama asked me, I sent her a picture. I said, shit. I woke up feeling like somebody's daddy this morning. You know what I'm saying? I might have to grow up a little bit, start acting like I'm 42. Dressing like I'm 42. I don't think so. Maybe when I'm 62, I dress like I'm 42. The most famous person that we have like that used to cruise the streets and just destroy lives and innocence in a sexual form was a dude they call the BLR. And the B and the L stand for blue light. The R, you probably can get it. You know what I'm saying? The R was grape. The blue light grapist. You know, he like grape drink, so the blue like grapers. But what dude used to do is he had blue lights that he had in his car, and he would cruise the highways up and down, you know what I'm saying, Arkansas at nighttime, and he would catch women by themselves, and he would pull them over like they getting a ticket or something. But then when he pulled them over, he would usually, you know what I'm saying, put them hands on them a little bit, probably handcuff them, and then assault them. Well, this went on for, I was a kid when this was going on, but this was going on for a while. It wasn't no 2 week thing. This man was a serial. It was happening. It was on the news. It was in the newspaper. They were telling women, watch out, don't be on the highways at night. If you get pulled over, if you don't feel safe, drive to a well-lit area before you stop, all that type of stuff. I remember this as a kid. So they gave dude the name, they call him the blue light. So imagine how, I don't want to say excited, but how proud and how safe a lot of people felt when they caught the blue light. They caught him in the act, got him. Trial, time, prison. Imagine me grow up and I do my little robbery where I don't hurt nobody, I ain't shot nobody, I ain't stabbed nobody, I ain't pinched nobody, but I did get off with them goods. Imagine me go down here with my time and my time hard. These guards on my ass, warden on my ass, classification on my ass, the other inmates on my ass. I gotta live life in prison like a regular prisoner. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a celebrity. I'm just me at the time. I'm me. So I get down here, I'm doing my regular time hard like everybody else. And I finally get to a unit called Brickies when I was in the Mex and I got out the Mex. But when I got out the Mex and, you know, I started doing staff dining. So now I'm interacting with the officers and the warden come through and I'm talking to the warden and, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it ain't the warden. Most of the time, he gonna send his clerk, which we call the warden boy. I give you a hint, not even a hint, I give you an example. Life. What Claude and Ray started doing, when Claude was the warden boy. He was the one to drive the warden around and he get all the benefits and the perks. And you know what I'm saying? You see dude and he act like he ain't even an inmate no more. He just uppity, he more uppity than Hottenbach. Can't tell him shit. And you better not tell him shit. You better not do nothing to him. You better not get in his way. Because he don't answer nobody but the warden. Even these officers around here know, hey, leave that boy alone. Don't try to write him up. Don't try to lock him up. Don't try to none of that. Because the warden got secrets. And that man right there is like his secretary. He know all the secrets. He know where the bones buried at. Warden ain't letting dude go to the hole. The warden ain't letting you whoop him. Warden ain't letting dude live in the regular barracks with the savages, where they taking his shit. You know what I'm saying? They whooping on him. They trying to, you know what I'm saying, muscle him. That's not happening. Not with the warden, boy. Claude wasn't going through that. Hoppenbach wasn't finna mess with Claude once he got over there with the warden. So let me tell you. Imagine my surprise when I'm sitting in the staff dining and the warden boy come through. And it's the blue light. Oh yeah, he protected. The most notorious R in the history of the state of Arkansas is over here in one of the most maximum security prisons, living like a king, eating free world food, got free world slippers on his feet, got a cell in a barracks where everybody else got racks. They find him somewhere. We got a cell. One man said he by himself. He living like this is real house. Radio. We ain't got TVs in Arkansas prisons in our cells. We got barracks TVs. Man got his own TV. This man working the warden, got computer access, got internet access. This man is a R. Why would you give him internet access? You see what I'm saying? On top of that, he's the clerk, so you know he got a little smartness about it. So he probably know on the dark web looking at kitty movies. You see what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about the Disney kind. If he did do that, how would he get caught? You think the police put the bus up in the prison with a search warrant and tell them, hey, let me search your computer? Who they gonna catch? How they gonna know it's him? What you gonna think they're gonna arrest the warden? The boy's safe. You can't beat him. You can't whoop him. You can't extort him. You can't rob him. You can't take nothing. You can't make his time hard. None of that. That man sleeping on Sealy Posturepedic. He not sleeping on that green mat with the stuffing in it we sleep on. And I'm putting that out here because I know it's so many people don't know this. These are the type of people, I promise you, if you go and look, this ain't just Arkansas. If you go and look at the prison registry, the jobs that the inmates have, go look at the clerks, the people who run the prison, the computer people. Look at the clerks. Most of those clerks have those type of charges. I'm not lying. Not all of them. I'm not going to say all of them. A lot of them. I ran across plenty of dudes that I felt like should have been getting some penitentiary justice, and they couldn't get it because they were untouchable. We knew better. Bro, if I was to go over there and put my hands on the blue light, I'm getting free world time. The warden gonna see to it. He not gonna play about that boy. Like I told you, that boy no secrets. He know the dirt. And I also tell y'all that what you gotta realize is when you working in prison, it's very hard to keep that dirt off of you. You see what I'm saying? It's very hard not to pick up on their slang, not to pick up on their walk, or their way of talking, their way of handling business, doing business, their way of treating people. And I'm not saying it's all bad, because one thing you might not realize is until you get on a person's bad side, prison is a very respectful place. It's like that because everybody in prison know that everybody in prison is a counterpart. Powder keg. You know what I'm saying? You could take the weakest dude in prison, but you don't know what's on his mind. You don't know what he's going through. You done played with this dude 100 times. Today ain't the day to play with him. You just don't know that. You go over there and you play with dude, and you come back holding your neck, and your shirt turn to red, and then you take a long nap. And just because you went over there playing with dude doing something you did 1,000 times before, today not today. You don't know what type of stress dude going through, but you know everybody in here going through something. Except the blue light, he living good. I'm telling you, the blue light living good. He don't eat in the chow hall. He not gonna walk through the chow hall and sit down with us. And no, he eating what the warden eat. And very seldom is the warden eating. Look, I work in the chow hall. I made the food that the warden's supposed to eat. Him and his boy don't come through here every day, 3 times a day, or how many times a day, and get no plate. They'll send somebody, go Popeye, go to Burger King, go to Pizza Hut, go wherever. How do I know? Because I told you I was also in staff dining. I feed the officers. And I also told y'all there was a family, well, it wasn't a family, but there was a group of black officers called themselves the First Family. And every Friday, they would send one person out to go get the food, and they would all come back in and have a big ass powwow in staff dining. And me, and goddamn me, the white dude, Muhammad, and what's this nigga name? I can't see his face so clear, but I can Rattler. Man, we sit back there and tear that shit up when they get done. I'm telling you. And if it was something I ain't want, man, I was in prison. It's some free world food. I would want it. Shit I don't even eat, I'm gonna eat it. I see it. But man, yeah, I feel like y'all need to know that. Now, let's get to some advice. Before we get to advice, let me tell y'all, we're gonna lead up to the advice. I told y'all about when I went to juvenile a few times. Let me describe what this is like, just in case somebody want to make a clip out of this so they can show kids or whatever. Juvenile is a lot worse because of how they do you. And I'm gonna explain what I mean by that. When you sitting in juvenile facility, me, myself, this is how it was. I had a cell, and depending on how big your cell is, it might be you and one other person. But I didn't have it where it was me and 3 other people in one cell. When it was like that, I didn't know not name one of them three other people. We wasn't from the same part of town. None of that. These folks don't give a damn. What's up, Angel? They don't give a damn. They gonna put your ass where they gonna put your ass at. Now, being young, I be telling y'all it's things that go on in young people lockup facilities way worse than grown up lockup facilities. First of all, because you got to realize the people in the lockup facility are kids. They very seldom have anybody on their side because they looked at it as the worst kids in society. You in jail for kids or prison for kids. So it ain't a whole lot of love. The inmates get treated about the same way they getting treated in adult prison. The guards ain't got no love. You know what I'm saying? They get their kicks out of fucking with you sometimes. Sometimes they let other people fuck with you to get their kicks. Or if you done did something that they don't like or you done got smart with them and you know little kids gonna get smart. The kids gonna get to a point in age where they testing their nuts, they gotta fight back. They smelling their pee, what we call it in the South. So them guards, man, we'll go over there and tell some more. Hey, look, man, I got you an extra tray. Fuck dude up for me. Man, they'll fuck you up for it. I'm telling you, for a tray. Some shit they really don't even want. But they'll sell it to a motherfucker, they'll trade it to another, whatever. They'll get the orange off that motherfucker, the milk off that motherfucker, the chocolate cake. They might get 3 for a week worth of extra trays for winning their sale and putting them paws on you. Now, I'm gonna tell you something real. The assaults, you know what type of assaults I'm talking about. Those happen in juvenile prisons. I'm not gonna say daily, but a lot more than you would think so. It happens in juvenile prisons a lot more than it happens in adult prisons. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because you got some inmates, some kids that you been seeing get locked up when they were 12, 13 years old. Another example. Y'all remember the movie Prison Song? Used to be on BT all the damn time. How when dude Q-Tip got to prison, his homeboy had been there since they was kids about the little laser thing. When dude went to prison, this man ended up going to foster care. He got a girlfriend, he doing the photography shit all this time. But since they was 10, 11, 12 years old, this man has been locked up. So when he get to prison, when he was trying to rub on and hug him and he tried to kiss him, and dude was like, what the fuck you doing, bro? He was like, man, just think about it, bro. What if you never knew? I ain't never been with a woman in my life. Nigga, I've been since I was a kid. Nigga, the first time my shit got hard, it was around this. Man, you know what these niggas been, he said it right, he said, man, you know what these niggas been doing to me, tearing my ass up in here? It was normal to him. It wasn't shit wrong. He didn't know nothing else. You see what I'm saying? From a kid, when dude first started coming into adulthood and manhood or boyhood or whatever it was, and little things started doing this, it was nothing around but dudes. And they had already started tearing his ass up. So when he started getting to that point, what you thought he was gonna do? That's why that shit happened like that. Also, because you will have an 18, 19-year-old dude locked up with a 12, 13-year-old dude. 19-year-old been here since he was 12, 13. What do you think he doing to these kids up in here? Come on now. I'm being dead ass serious. Little kids need to know this, man. It is hard on kids. And look, kids go above and beyond trying to prove themselves, trying to be hard, trying to imitate what they think grown folks are doing, or trying to get ready for what they know they fit to have to go through. Because a lot of these dudes are fit to go right to prison. They're not coming back home. They're going to grown-up prison when they hit that age. You see, I done seen it. I done seen niggas in grown-up prison 13, 14 years old. I be telling y'all about little Timmy. The dude was down there since he was like 14, 15. And you damn right he was down there on that activity, messing with them boys. It's sad, but it happened. But that's what I be trying to tell y'all. Timmy wasn't down there beating nobody up and choking them and taking their stuff. Not their manhood. The boys he messing with were real live boys. These dudes is trying to slick their hair down and finger wave and putting on the tightest pants they can find. And you know what I'm saying? Dude was in a real relationship. Like, I don't know if y'all get this or not. Dudes be in relationships with dudes. And you look at this, and I'm not talking about the type of dude where you walk up in the club and it's dark and you had you a couple drinks and you can't tell. Or you done got food that this motherfucker trying to have. No. I'm talking about burly ass, ugly ass dudes, shaved all the beard off, but still got the 5:30 shadow, not the 5 o'clock. Whole 5:45 shadow on their face. Trying to walk like it and talk like it, but man, that ain't it. The impossible whopper. That ain't it. But when I say relationships, this is what I mean. I mean, a dude can wake up, turn to the side, and when he swing his feet off the side of their bed, before his feet can hit the floor, you got a pump right there putting his motherfucking slippers on his feet. This man will sit on the bed, and a grown-ass man will be sitting behind him brushing his hair while he's sitting there reading or doing whatever he's doing, eating. Somebody standing behind him, leaned over, brushing his hair. Man, get out of here. Your woman don't cater to you like that. I don't give a damn how many Beyonce songs you heard. Man, I'm trying to tell you, I done seen some shit that'll make you say, what? Bruh. Nah, I'm free right now, bro. I'm free. I've been free for a minute. I'm just trying to help everybody else stay from. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we talk to the youngsters. Or since I'm doing this, we talk to the grown folks so they can go back and talk to the youngsters. Anyway, man, it's a well-known fact that these rehabilitation centers, they call them, ain't no rehabilitation in prison. How do you think you're supposed to rehabilitate yourself? Listen, one of the first things I did when I got to the actual prison is I wrote a letter to administration and asked them, could I get in school? I told them because I was young. I had been out of school since I was 16. I had a lot of time to do, and I didn't want to come out of prison stupider than I was when I came in. Man, the folks told me, hell no, you ain't going to no damn school, nigga. Take your ass to the field. Grab that hoe. But hell no, you ain't going to school. Damn, harsh. They want to learn something. They want to better themselves. Ain't nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? Most programs and things they had in prison, I wasn't eligible for because I was a violent offender. They was like, nah, you can't do this. I'm still trying to find out. They turned me down for 309, which is a 309 is when towards the end of your sentence, you can get a job in the free world and start coming out to go to work. And then you get on the van and then they take your ass back to prison. Like I told y'all when I was working at the industrial place, how the girls used to be. Now, let me bring that up because I see one of the best things about that job was the females coming in from the prison, but it wasn't about the females. What it was is, old girl that I told y'all from Hope, now she was fine, but she knew my homegirl, Tanita. So she was, and when we was talking up there, and she was like, yeah, I know, such and such, how you know Tanita? She was like, yeah, she in my birds. I'm like, bet, tell her I'm there, man, she needs some, holler at me. So she hollered at me, I said, look, you know what I'm saying, a little care package. Lip gloss, some other things, you know what I'm saying? So that was one of the good things about that. I got to take care of one of my partners that was locked up, my homegirl, Tanika. She free now, she doing real good. Real businesswoman that started her business, got her family together, you know what I'm saying? She ain't had no kids before prison, but she came home and got all that. So congratulations. But man, prison, if you go in there and you don't have a plan, it's so easy to get caught up in a routine every day with the same dudes doing the same shit. Because you're going to find somebody in prison that's just like you or close enough. Y'all vibe together, whatever it is, and that's who you fuck with. That's who you watching TV with. That's who you chopping it up with. When you hit the hallway on some bullshit, that's who you with. When you're in the child hall, that's who you with. When it's time to go hit the yard, that's who you walking around and kicking it with, playing ball with, or whatever you're going to do. that's who you fucking with. And usually, if it's a group, it's not gonna be no more than 3-4 people. It ain't gonna be no 15, 20 people. No. You're going to jail. Every time you leave the barracks, you're going to jail. You're 20 deep. When the hell you think you fit to go? What do you think you fit to do? What do you think you fit to have? You ain't fit to have shit. You can't have nothing with no 20 homeboys in prison. Every time you get anything, everybody got to get apart. Come on now. No, sir. I had, like, when I was at Ricky's, at Varna, I had 2 niggas I fucked with like that. It was 3, but then it went down. Well, it was 2, it went up to 3, then it went back down to 2. It was me and Steve and old boy from Blytheville. Then old boy from Blytheville cousin came, which was Boss One, which I knew him on the street, so he replaced his cousin. We got tight as hell, and then after that, you couldn't tell us 3 nothing. Then me and Dude got into it, and we got shipped. When I got over there, I met some more motherfuckers that I got cool with that I couldn't trust. You know what I'm saying? I trusted them anyway. I had a motherfucker telling me, hey, man, you know, you can't trust these motherfuckers, bro. And I was like, man, you know, I'm straight. I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Like I keep telling y'all, it's prison. You got to expect the unexpected. Because everybody is trying to survive. I don't give a damn how cool or how close to you is with a motherfucker. They trying to survive like you is. When that bullshit getting served in the chow hall, their stomach rumbling like yours. It's one bag of chips, who gonna eat? Every day ain't gonna be the day where a dude gonna wake up and say, hey, bro, you want half of these? There's gonna be some day where he like, shit, nigga, you ain't get shit today, bro. All this for me. And you over there like, that nigga acting like a hoe. I gave that nigga some of my chips yesterday, but now he acting like a hoe. Gonna try to run over there and hide and eat the chips under the bed and shit like I don't see him under the cover. You know what I'm saying? You never know when that day gonna be with some petty ass shit. And trust me, in prison, it's usually some petty ass shit that a motherfucker follow out with you about. Petty shit. Why? Because ain't nobody got shit. Everything petty. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got shit in prison. Everything petty. The average motherfucker in prison whole life fit inside a little bitty box. He take it with him everywhere he go. I don't know how it is everywhere else, but I know, like, I ain't gonna say it's a limit on how many pictures we could have. It might be now. But couldn't nobody send you no more than 5 pictures at a time in the mail. Like if you get a letter, they send, you know what I'm saying? Say they went on vacation, or somebody got married, or somebody had whatever it is. And they trying to send you pictures. They got to write you 3-4 letters to send you 20 pictures. Ain't no guarantee if you ever get shook down, them folks gonna let you keep all your pictures. You might have 500 pictures. They tell you, hey, bro, go through this, keep 5. We're gonna put the rest in your property. You get it back when you get out. Bro, I got a life sentence. I ain't never getting out. Ah, well, shit, bro. I don't give a damn. I'm going home tonight. Give me them pictures. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do be. Now, on one hand, I understand. Look, I got a suit town, so I understand that's their main job. The rules dictate you can have 5 pictures. He told you, look here, man, I'm gonna let you pick the 5 you want, get them 5, man, and then I'm gonna put these visitations, in your property, and you get it back when you get free. But then you tell them, man, look here, man, bro, I got 1 million people in my family, not just 5. I'm never coming home. Please don't take these pictures and make me forget what my mama look like. Or if I take my mama pictures now, I gotta forget what my baby sister look like. Or what my brother look like. Come on now. Don't do me like that, bro. They don't give a damn all the time. Sometimes you got that motherfucker say, you know what, bro, man, look. Bro, I'm gonna let you keep them pictures, bro. But the next motherfucker come through and take them, I can't do shit about that. I appreciate you, bro, man. I fuck with you. I appreciate you. And see, them be the officers right there that say a new motherfucker comes to the prison or something, and something happen, and they try to get into it, and then they be wondering why inmates on your ass. Nah, bro. It's real shit. We locked up in prison, and we get treated like shit by 99% of the motherfuckers that work here. So when we got one motherfucker to treat us like we human, you ain't about to fuck with them. You ain't about to argue with them too hard. You ain't fit to throw shit. You ain't fit to put your hands on them. None of that. Because if they end up calling the code, we're going to whoop your ass for the police, get here to help. On some real shit. I done seen that happen before. But I done also seen it happen on some tender dick shit. Where it be a female that's just fine as hell and dudes be, you know what I'm saying? You know how dudes be. So a nigga get into it with her, say something to her, or go off or whatever it is. And next thing you know, they be knocked the fuck out, laid out on the floor. I seen that happen in the hallway, in the commissary line. Oh, Greg got into it with a dude that was in the commissary line, was telling him, go to the back of the line. So he got to the back of the line. But he was still talking. That's what she made him go to the back of the line for, because he was talking. So she told him again, she was like, when he got back up, she waited. She got back up to the front of the line. And you got to realize, the line might be 50 people, then they get down to like 10 people. They're called, okay, give me, you know what I'm saying, 40 more people out Seabury. So boom, say it's 30 people come out Seabury. Well, they got 10 more. So now they go to D-Berry. Let me get 10 out of D-Berry for commissary. Bam. Your whole barracks with the commissary, they own a whole nother barrack. She let dude get all the way to the front and tell him, hey, now go back to the end of the line. For what? Because you still talking in my line. Bitch, you got me fuck this commissary. But while he sitting there talking, a nigga in D-Berry walked over there. Pow! That man sliding down the hall. On his motherfucking face, sliding down the hallway. Why? Because this man got a crush on this woman who ain't never gonna fuck with him, never gonna give him no ass. He probably fit to buy some, I can't talk. Some shebang, potato chips and all this shit. Ice cream, I ain't gonna lie, I used to trick off ice cream and potato chips too. But I was a player though, so I used to make it happen. I used to get a little something back in return for my commissary, give my shit to the officers. Anyway, man, this ain't no long video. I really just want to come on here and show off my tab, man. New hairstyle. Yeah, a little something. Ooh, the waves starting to come in. They ain't all the way in yet, but they starting to come in. They ain't penitentiary waves, they free world waves. When they get on penitentiary waves, ooh, I'm gonna be dizzy when I start the video. Anyway, man, check this out. Anything we need to talk about before I get off her? I sure appreciate everybody for coming through this morning, this afternoon. Right. Y'all know I'm changing my image, trying to get this gut down, get back swole up. You know what I'm saying? We run around here look like The Rock when I put a shirt and tie on. Anyway, no, for real though, I just like, man. So I was telling myself, I said, man, I'm gonna get back to dressing up, man, wearing suits and ties, just on a regular day. You know what I'm saying? It's in me. It's in me. I could have did a little bit more today. I wasn't prepared. I just jumped up pretty long. And then y'all want to talk about it, need to talk about it, nothing, no current events. I need to go do my research on what's going on in Israel. Man, I ain't really got into it yet. But I know there's some serious stuff going on over there. Anytime I find out about it, because it was 3 Razorback basketball players stuck in Israel when the war broke out. Like, damn. Oh, I know some to talk about. Equal rights. So let me lay something down on y'all. Are we all in agreement that if an NBA or NFL, you know what I'm saying, I'm not even gonna put a color on it. We're not gonna say white, black, Chinese, none of that. Just NBA player, NFL player, or something like that, was to commit a crime. Bank robbery, theft of property, you know what I'm saying, stealing some shit, beating his kids, beating his wife. If they committed a crime, I'm pretty sure we all in agreement that ESPN would cover that. They would talk about it. It would be worldwide news. Malika Andrews would damn sure have something to say, especially if it was a black man. I feel like that. Well, like I said, we leaving race out of it. Am I the only one that feel like that? And the reason I'm asking is because I came up on a video today early this morning about a WNBA player, a champion, a record holder, I think her name was like Raquetta or something like that. But she beat her wife damn near half to death. And I ain't heard nothing about this on no ESPN, no Fox News, no sports, no none of that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just wondering if a man beat that same woman, not even had the death, not even hospitalized, black eye or something, you know what I'm saying? Bloody nose. This man would be out the league at least for a year, half a year or something, 25 games. Probably 100, 200, $1 million fine, jail time. Man, let me tell you, the WNBA suspended this girl for 10 games. Man, we not even gonna talk about murder. Murder, that's different. Dude, you talking about somebody killed their mama. That's way different. I don't think the NFL got nothing. Hey, his NFL career is over with. But let's just say like Ray Rice. Ray Rice girl was slapping the shit out of him, and then he punched her back in the elevator. And hey, caught hell for it. It was a long time before he got to put them pads back on and go earn $1. 10 games wasn't it. You know what I'm saying? 10 games wasn't it. 10 games in football is damn near a whole season. It's damn near the whole season. 10 games in basketball, barely a month. If it's a month. It might be 3 weeks. You see what I'm saying? It's a big difference. You want a motherfucker just like, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't even gonna say feel it because punishment don't add up to your job doing something to you for something you did at home. To me, first of all, ain't right. But I'm trying to figure out how she's still free to even be suspended when you beat a person the way you did your wife. I don't get that. I don't get how ESPN ain't covered, how they ain't no story, it ain't no worldwide news, you know what I'm saying? I get like I understand how, you know, since it's a double standard, always a double standard with women. Like when Malika Andrews was telling what's your boy name, Draymond Green, that he don't need to speak on the WNBA because he's a man and it sounds like he being messy. But I'm like, but you speak on the NBA and the NFL every chance you get. This is what you do. And then it's not fair for him to do the same thing because it's a woman. Like, why do women get protected and get the extra, you know what I'm saying, force field around them? And I ain't even just saying like over some negative shit or some bad shit. You don't want this man discussing the WNBA because he a man? Man, if that ain't some bullshit, what if they were like, man, we don't want her being a referee in the NBA because she a woman? Or we don't want her being a kicker on the football team because she a woman? Or what if they just said we don't even want no WNBA because y'all women and we shouldn't have to put a W on the NBA to make it something for women because it wasn't for y'all? Like, y'all don't understand that type of shit. And I know you don't because you're women. You've been raised up with that protective valve over you the whole time. You never understood what it feel like for somebody to say, we're gonna take this from y'all. Well, maybe y'all understand now because of what they be doing like with the transsexuals in sports. Like that's fucking y'all up. I know it is. And I know that right there, I know y'all feel like pain when you sitting here doing something that women do and women good at it and you making your mark and you winning awards and you the greatest and you know what I'm saying, you strive for something. The man come over and say, hey, give me that. Let me show you how to do this shit. No, but I was just, you know what I'm saying? I be wondering, like when I see some shit, I wonder that. Like I really do wonder, like, what was it about that story that wasn't worth talking about on sports networks? Why don't we know that? I understand that we don't know what WNBA game coming on tonight or who playing, don't nobody really care. But what I'm saying is when news happen, sports entertainment, why do we get to skip over and be like, oh, well, that's a woman, we're not gonna put our business out there? Just like when old boy cheated on Neil Long, they put his business out there. That wasn't everybody's business. That's not the public business. But then when it came to the woman he was cheating with, it was like, oh, that's a woman. We're not gonna say her name. We're not gonna put her on blast. Hold on now. It was two people in their room doing wrong. And you don't get to blast dude because he a dude, and you get to save her because she a woman. That's just the type of shit I be tripping on right there. Like when a dude came on her and Jalen Rose just asked like, why we don't know her name? And then they went to commercial break and came back from commercial. He was like this. I'm Jalen Rose. And I like to apologize to the women and bro, we don't get out of that bullshit. Man, keep it real. How we supposed to set the example if every time something right or something wrong happened, we got to cover it up or we got to lie about it and act like it didn't happen? You know what I'm saying? And this ain't even like on no snitching shit. It's like on some be fair. Be for real. You know what I'm saying? It's weird than a motherfucker. I don't get it. Like, this telling me like, okay, if you got male politicians breaking the law and ciphering money and cheating the people, you put them on blast. But if it ever happened to be a female politician robbing the people and ciphering the money, I'm gonna give y'all an example. In Chicago, there is a black woman that is a mayor. She's also in another neighboring city, like on some type of council. She raking in over $500,000 in cheese just on her salary. Now, the thing about this woman is she's also running around with high-paid bodyguards costing these little bitty-ass communities that she works for way more money than they can afford to pay in their taxes. And she's saying that since she's so high on crime and since she's so this and that, she need these bodyguards. She need to have 5, 6 big buff ass niggas around her when she walk out the house and go to the mailbox. When she, you know what I'm saying? This ain't the governor. Not over the state. She over a little bit ass town that I can't even remember the name of. Area. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody snatching ass out position like, hey, you misappropriating them funds. Hey, you wrong. Because you ain't nothing but city council around here. You walking around like you goddamn me Janet Jackson or somebody. You ain't Janet Jackson or somebody. You ain't even Freddie Jackson or somebody. Man, you Sheila Jackson from the 7th Ward. You better sit your ass down and quit fucking up these folks' money. Man, and it's the bad part. I'm talking about old city girl ass mayor. I'm not talking about no old ass black woman. I'm talking about this woman like in her late 20s, early 30s. Maybe might be in her mid 30s somewhere up in there. She running around here living the life. You know what I'm saying? She the Queen of England or something. Man, you know them folks trying to get a hold of your ass, you going their way. They put snatch you down, you going their way. They probably give you no rope to hang yourself because you playing with too many people money. What's up with it? What's up with it? Appreciate it. I'm talking about, man, y'all can literally look this shit up. There's some shit that's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? You can probably Google that, like the city girl mayor in Chicago area or whatever it is. And it's going to pop up. You're going to see the story. And they're going to be telling you, yeah, she out here wild. She wilding. Boy, it's almost 2 o'clock. That means I can go off my dad and eat. So, on that note, y'all don't be afraid to take the long road. Say the wrong road, do things the long way instead of the wrong way. Change the image, man. Dress how you want to be addressed. You know what I'm saying? You want to be addressed like the boss, you need to walk in and look like the boss. Make the boss say, damn, who was that? Oh, shit, that's Phil. Boy, had me nervous for a minute. I thought you was my boss. Anyway, you gonna get out of there, man. Y'all tell somebody you love them, man. Talk to your kids. Let them know what's going on in these streets for the streets. Talk to your kids, and you have to find out about it.